Hey there, Tarot Tube. I am back with another Card Deck Club by Hay House unboxing. And as I did in previous videos, we're going to do a quick look at what's in the box, and then I'll do individual videos on each of the 3 decks that are in the box. And once they're all up, they'll be linked, you know, in the comments and stuff. But first, it's just going to be this one that's up. So subscribe if you want to find out more about these decks. So here's how it arrives in another box, and this box is in the first box, and I have opened it up and cut everything that needed to be cut, so you didn't have to, you know, go through that with me. So it's got this little card and a very brief list, a note from the editors about what's in this. As the crisp autumn air sets in, we're thrilled to unveil a captivating trio of oracle decks from 3 renowned creators to help you on a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Whether you're strolling through rustling leaves, indulging in the comforting flavors of pumpkin spice, or simply relishing the cozy moments indoors, these decks will serve as a guiding light, offering deep spiritual insight, endless inspiration, and steadfast support for healing, growth, and positive transformation. Excuse me. So one of the nice things that's about being a part of this club is that you get access to the creators of the decks do little videos, Zoom calls, and so if you watch them live, you can participate generally, or you can just watch them on replay. All right, so this is a new release. They did a pocket edition of Wisdom of the Oracle. This is cute, 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 cute. And my only sorrow is that they didn't put it in a tin deck. So I'll be talking about how it compares to this one. This one is very much used. I don't know how many times I've used it. A lot. And when I took this out of the box, I thought, oh my goodness, this seems so, it's a very tight box. It seems so fit in the hand-ish. I was like, are all the cards here? But I checked, and yes, all the cards are here. And even with these white borders, I still feel like you can really see the images very well. And there is a good bit of detail to look at in these images. So, you know, congratulations, Hay House. Like, you know, I think you can see this. You know, there's just a lot of detail to look at. Maybe a little more light here. Wasn't sure. There we go. Yeah. So this is one of my favorites. I love this one. Okay, you can tell I'm a musician. So we're going to put these back in here because this is, like I say, just a quick look at, so you can see what the club is like. All right. So, and it does arrive. It's very nice. It does feel like you're getting a gift in the mail, even though you're probably paying for it yourself. So I was a little surprised to see another Kyle Gray deck in this. I'm going to put this to the side now. I was a little surprised to see another Kyle Gray deck because in the last box we got this one. So I was like, wow, 2 Kyle Grays back to back. That surprised me a little bit. Different artwork. This one, the new one, is by Jessica Timonello, and the old one we got in the last box was Jennifer Hawkyard. A bit of a tongue twister, but this was only 22 cards, and this one is the usual Hay House 44. Notably, this big one, this chunker from Colette Baron Reed, is a 52, like a plain card deck quality size. So I did take a quick look at this just so I could give you a very quick overview about what's in here. And as you can see, we've got the angels. Are they all angels? Yes. Angelic activations, I should say. So we have the faces, which is the usual thing that Kyle Gray does. And it is I would say in tune with the color palette that he works with in general. But what's different about this one is you can see here you've got this information and an activation, sort of like an affirmation, but activation. and some text to look at. And then I thought, well, is that the same thing that's in the book? Let's just do the first one because I can do that quick. So the first one is the Air Guardian. And I have noticed his decks become more and more diverse over time. But let me just show you that what's in the book is not the same thing that's on the card. So you have the image in black and white in the book, which is fine. And then it's a different text. So, you know, if you're doing a single card pull and you really want to meditate on a card, you've got one text in here, different text here if you just want to do a quick read, and then the activation is the same. You know what? Let's just check on the last card in the deck and see if that's true all the way through. So what's the last one? Zedekiel is the last. Be the change you seek. Here, I'll let you look at Zedekiel while I look that up. Okay, so here we go. So it's still and we have a short thing, but this is not an excerpt from here. This is its own text. It's different. Just the activation and the, I guess you could call it a keyword, is the same, but the text is different. So you can have sort of two steps to your reading with these cards, I think. But I will be doing a more considered look at them. And here's your little message in here. He does like to use sort of invocations before, is it the right word? Yeah, I like that word. I don't know that it's the word he uses, but before he does a reading, he encourages you to do that. All right, and a word about the cardstock now as I open this one up. So I do not know Maud Hurst, new to me. I do not know Lori Mina, also new to me. And this creator, I don't know how Hay House decides what they're going to do with the cardstock. So this cardstock is the more matte cardstock, but the one in here and the one in here is that kind of glossier version that they have. So, you know, it's smoother. This one has more of a texture. I think they both handle just fine. Sometimes this can be a little harder to shuffle, but I kind of like looking at this one better, even though the art's probably nicer on this, you know, you can see the art better on the shiny, but I don't know, I just kind of like this better. Personal preference. So when I pulled this out of the box to just take a quick look, the first thing I noticed was, see this color palette, how it changes? And I thought, I wonder if this means something. And I looked in the guidebook real quick, and the answer is yes, it does mean something. So let's just go to this so you can see this quick. Again, I'm just doing a quick overview so you can see if you're kind of interested in these cards, and then you can come back and look at me yammering on about them if you like. So card 1 to 11 is listening, and those cards are the red cards, these. So these should all be about listening, something about listening, right? 1 to 11. Then when you get to 12, you are having a different color, and it's clearing, guiding you to let go, which I may, after I finish making this video, I just got this in, I may sit here and play with these because I got a big message about letting go this morning with my reading. I don't know that I would call this yellow. It's certainly a warmer palette, but I'm not sure I would call that yellow exactly, but that's what they say. Okay, so that's 1 to 22. Then we have cards 23 to 33, and that is rebuilding. Let's see what they call that color. Green and blue. Oh, these are very pretty. Oh gosh, real, oh my goodness, I like these very much. There's a lot of images in here that are talking to me right off the bat. You know, I almost wish that we didn't have this, because I think I could use these images for really nice intuitive readings. But these are a pretty strong message. Whoops, I slipped out of frame. Sorry about that. That's a pretty strong message. It'd be hard to ignore that. Okay, and then our last color grouping is 34 to 44. And this is called Action. And they are calling this color let's see, what do they call it? Pink and purple. So time to take action. So let's take a look at a few of these. Yeah, the geese are very active around where I'm living right now as I film this. This is August 2022. All right, I like this very much. I am kind of, like I said, because I am new to this artist and creator. Let's see, quickly, looks like might be out of the UK. She runs wellness retreats as well as a meditation app and a virtual members club for the mind. All right, interesting. She's got a whole system in here, and I'm going to assume that she has got specific spreads and stuff. But I'll get into that in another video. So that's it. That's what you got in the these tight boxes. That's what you get in the Hey House Card Deck Club this month. Yep. And I think this one I'm less excited about personally, just because I just got one in. This I'm very excited to have because I love this deck. I use it a lot, but it's not very comfortable to handle. And I'm looking forward to this. I think this is just going to be a lot easier for me to manage with my hands. And this I'm looking forward to because it's new and I like the art, and I'm sort of intrigued to learn what this system is that she's created. And I'm a meditator, so that appeals to me. So that's it. That is, I believe they're calling this the fall or the autumn box for the Hay House Card Deck Club. Go out there, find some joy, spend responsibly. You don't have to get this. And yeah, that's that. Have a good time out there. Bye.